This is the home of life, Treasures of Life show. My name is Jonas Simba, and my sign language interpreter is Irene Chebiwot. We are here again, right here on your screen, Science TV, bringing you empowerment, bringing you mental health, motivation. Who on earth at this time in our generation will be there to encourage the rest of the people? We are part of the encouragers. Treasures of Life show, and you can get in touch with us 0111 980384. That number again, 0111 980384. You can drop us a text, you can call us, give us a thumbs up or something, or you can get on YouTube and leave your comments there. By the way, we take all comments, yeah? Diana from Ngong, thank you for your feedback about my previous show. Well, you said I looked a bit stressed. Ha 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 ha. I hope I'm not looking stressed today. I hope I'm looking happy. That was your comment. And you told me you wanted me to look happier. Maybe because I was handling a serious topic. I don't know. Sometimes, depending on the topic I'm carrying, my demeanor may go with the nature of that topic. Let me not explain it or excuse it. I have no choice but to give you happiness wherever I'm before you. And that is exactly what I want to do today. As I talk to you about, it is our time. Where are the youths of Kenya? Come on. You are running out of time. It is time for you to swing into action. Big up to every youth. Anybody that is a youth. By the way, just in case the old men switch off their sets right now and the old ladies, a youth at heart is what this show. Anyone that feels youthful in the heart is what this show. So you may be 85 years. I don't know if someone is 95 and watching, but maybe you're there, you are 85, 80. This is your show also. As we speak to our next generation. Are you there? Tune in right now. Take some bowl of popcorns or something and let us have a talk. You cannot be babied for so long. For how long will you be babies? You have to get into action. I know youths right now at 20, 21. They have already written 3 books in this country. Can you believe it? I'm bringing one of them here next week. Tune in for one Benihin Walubengo. Shout out to you. We were at your book launch in, somewhere in Nairobi City. And we were all encouraged. And I met many young people there. From all the institutions that I met, people from Daystar University, Duke University, UON, whoever was there as a young person represented, you represented the youths of this country, and that triggered our topic today. It is our time. It is our time. It is only in the mind of men that youth start from 35 or 40. That is in the mind of men. Go into your Bibles. If you're Christians, I don't know about Muslims or I don't know about other religions, but as far as I know about Christians, the people that moved the Christian religion, the likes of Peter, the likes of Paul, the likes of Jesus. By the way, Jesus himself died at the age of 33. Did you know that? Did you know that most of those disciples were people in their 20s, many of them in their teenagehood? So don't excuse yourself for your age. You are running out of time. At 10 years, you should have done something You should have started formulating something. We are talking about this generation. I don't know what they are called. I had somebody getting confused on whether to call them Gen Z or which kind of generation. But what I know is that we are in the 21st century. This is the century with its own solution. This is a century that celebrates truth and reality. Some time ago, amongst the millennials, they used to celebrate technology. There's a lot of technology right now. But in that technology, these Gen Zs celebrate truth and reality. They don't care whether you are rich, wealthy, poor, young, old. They don't care whether you are white or black, whether you are my tribe or not. One thing I know about this generation, at least from interactions that I've had with them, is that they celebrate truth. By the way, that is a recipe for a serious revolution, mind shift, a serious turnaround. Just in case you're still hanging on yesterday, let me inform you that this country, Kenya, has 40 million people who are youthful. 40. How can the rest of the 15 million be ruling the 40? Come on. You, the 40 million, have enough power. You have it. You have it in your numbers. You have it in your mind. And as you know it, you are people who like truthfulness. How long shall you see history repeating itself? Well, there is nothing new under the sun. That is for sure. But one thing I know, we cannot give evil a legal ground to be birthed in our generation. It is okay for men, young women, to be the bridge to the future. It is okay for them to bring history right into tomorrow. But birthing evil from history, no. There are things that you should not give legal ground for. Don't birth it in your time. There are things that you know it. You know it. It doesn't augur well with you. You don't even understand it. By the way, just in case you are living in the millennials or in the baby boomers or in traditionalists, because some traditionalists are still here with us, some baby boomers are still here with us, some millennials, many millennials are here with us. Just in case you did not know, many of these Gen Zs don't understand the tribes, the tribalism we are moving in. They don't understand. They just can't get it. They just can't understand strife pegged on tribalism. And I hear them here listening to me. And I know they're sending their text messages right now to show the thumbs up, the agreement with this. 011-980384. Write your SMS there. Give us a text. Give us a comment about what you think about this topic. Because there are things that have to stop. For how long? For how long? This is which year since we gained independence? Come on. We are talking of so many years. 1963 to date. How many years are those? We are still addressing the same problems? Come on. Seriously? Young people, wake up from your slumber. It is you people that will fold your sleeves and move this nation into action. It is our time. It is our time. Whether you're a traditionalist living in this time, whether you're a baby boomer, or whether you're a millennial living in this time of the Gen Zs, it is our time to start changing the story of this country. By the way, did you know it is possible for Kenya to be a second world and even a first world? Let me say that again. Did you know it is possible? There is enough in the minds of the people of Kenya, especially the minds of the youth. Believe you me. Don't underestimate the power in the minds of the youth. Don't corner them in the corner of dances only, in the corners of looking for fossils, quote unquote, sponsors and sponsoree. Yeah? Don't put them in those corners. These young people are smarter than you imagine. As they listen to me, I know they are in agreement. They are not depending on a fossil for them to survive. Sorry for calling me so, calling myself a fossil, or yourself. These are people that know what they want in life. They are truthful. They are real. They understand that they need some kind of progress, some kind of prosperity. They understand it. And when I was talking about prosperity last week, there were comments from some of them. That is why I know what I'm talking about as I share this today. This is a hardworking people. For how long will we keep them away from exercising their potential in life? We have geniuses amongst them. You would be shocked. There was a time when our sports youths would be intimidated on the international platform. Not anymore. Look at the Harambee Starlets. Just see what they are doing. Very soon, we are going to have them in the World Cup. There is some kind of new legacy being formed for this nation. Something that has not been there in the history. Young people, don't birth what has been evil in the past to be birthed in your generation. Cut it off. If there is something that you do not want to be passed into the future, you can do it. You can collaborate with each other to do it. When I speak about hard work, I speak about resilience of the young people, resilience to exercise their genius, resilience to exercise their potential, to come up with companies, to come up with institutions of progress, to come up with jobs. The solution for the unemployment in this country lies in the hands of the young people. Look at the troubles we have. Those are opportunities for you. In every challenge, there is an opportunity. In every mountain, there is work behind it. To move that mountain, that is job. That is work. Those are jobs for people. Any challenge you see, don't look at it like this cannot be done. It may have been in the past that this is a mountain, that this can never be moved. It is time for you not just to vote for the sake of voting. Come on. It is time for you to change the pattern of voting. It is time for you to change the story of this nation. 40 million against 15 million. I'm not setting the youth against the old. No. Let nobody say, trying to stir up the youth against something. No. I'm just bringing out a truth. In numbers, there is power. Let it hit you. Understand it. You have something new. You've not been there in history. You are not carriers of evil of history. No. You can choose what to bring into the future. You have that choice. Making choices is a fact. Choose today what you need to carry into the future. Choose today. This is a talk for choices. Young people, it is up to you to choose whether to hold hands with each other and not to turn yourself down by strife. Let the things that eat the men of this country, the things that finish the women of Kenya, not finish you. Come on. There are things that spoil for companies in the past. There are things that destroyed political parties and institutions. There are things that destroyed visionaries, powerful people in the past, people of destiny. It is up to you to make a choice, not to be destroyed by the things that has been destroying people. The power lies in your hand, young people. Gen Zs, come out of your hiding place. It is your time. Anybody listening to me and they are 10 years and above, this is for you. This is for you. By the way, you may benefit for it even if you're under 10 years. But I'm speaking to the young people. Do not be babied for long. Start getting into action. The times are evil. Redeem time, for the days are evil. Redeem time. Don't wait for 10 years to come for you to start swinging into action. The days are evil. By the time 10 years come, who knows the kind of evil that would have been done to your future? Every day there is an accruing debt. You can do something to bring down the debt situation today. Because if you don't swing into action, by the time you're swinging into action, that debt would have tripled or quadrupled. Why not swing into action and come up with solutions for the debt problem in this country? You can do it. You can do it. You have the mind, you have the energy, you have the partnerships, you have the collaborations, you have the respect that we are giving to you. You are able, well able. Exercise your potential before you run out of time. You need to understand that it is your time. Don't be cornered. Don't be cornered. Why should somebody define you for you? Well, we thank God for the talents that we have, the talents of music and dance. We thank God for those talents because they bring joy to the society. And we know that joy does a lot to bring the strength and the energies. But don't be cornered just into dancing alone, that you are only good for shaking your behinds. No, you are better than that. You can sit down and write and come up with concepts. You can be managers and CEOs. You can innovate. You can visualize. You can do it. You can pastor churches. Trust you me. You can come up with social clubs. You can. And by the way, there are places we've never been to as a country. Just look at our soccer, look at our volleyball, look at the different sporting we have, the sports that are in our country. Look at the sectors. There are places we've not been. There are places we hope and pray as a country that we'll get in there. It is through the youth that we are going to get there. It is time for you to gain confidence. Do not be intimidated on the international platform, young people. Do not be intimidated on the international platform, young people. Start rising up. Start playing on the international arena. The global platform is yours right here. Don't run away from Kenya. This is your country. Don't die killing yourself running out of this country. For those who are Christians, you know one thing, that in Egypt, so many babies were killed, yet they were looking for only one baby. You may be the one that is being sought after. When there is depression running around, the devil is causing people to kill themselves with their own hands. It is you that is being looked for, you, because you are a change. You are a pace setter. You are the change that is waiting to be birthed in the nation of Kenya. And when you see suicides and depression, it is the power of one that is being looked for. One person, one young woman, one young girl being pushed into teenage pregnancy, because it is the destiny of one girl that is being looked for. The destiny of one young person that is being looked for. Don't be cheated. It is you that is being looked for. The buck stops with you. It is you that the devil is after. When depression is flying around, don't think it is for your neighbor. It is for you. You are the one that is being targeted. Fight it off. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. What does that mean? Win the battle of the mind. It is in the mind. The devil will cause you to kill yourself with your own hands. He will cause you to move into despair, giving up before you are even in the game. How can you give up even before you are 30 years? You are giving up too early. There are people that are giving up in despair and they are moving into depression. You may be 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, but you still are alive. You can still conquer a mountain. Read the story of Caleb. Yeah, we are a nation that is under God. We know the story of Caleb. Caleb conquered a mountain at 80. You can do it. You can do an institution at that age. Young people, how do you kill yourself at teenagehood? It is unspeakable. The devil is looking for you. That is why so many things have to be done. You know, parties have to be broken. Systems can be set just for one person. I'm telling you, a system, an evil system can come into place to destroy one girl, one boy. You are the one that is being targeted. When a system of tribalism comes into place, a system that partners without even understanding why they're partnering for evil, suddenly the good is being turned for evil and the evil is being turned for good. It is because it is you that is being targeted, so that you don't bring out your full potential, so that you become a teenage mother and give up too early, end up into poverty, die in suicide, killing yourself with your own hands, or just being alive but you're dead on the inside. You're breathing in and out, yet you're dead because you had already been targeted and you were killed. Fight the gods of where you were first dedicated. Read the story of Moses. There is a place of history that was evil. That place where tribalism was planted. That place where marginalization was planted. That place where you were born and you found strife. You found unemployment. Fight that place. You are a new generation. Don't birth it in your generation. You may have been hidden in water, but it is in water that you will conquer. That is the story of Moses I'm bringing across for those who are not understanding it. Conquer where history placed you upon evil. Conquer where negative history is threatening to destroy you. Young people, it is your time. There are good things that can be passed from your fathers and your mothers. But bad things, don't birth it in your time. Don't give it a legal ground. Don't carry it. Don't hold a pregnancy for evil. Don't birth it. Don't be the seed for evil. Cut it now. The future is full of hope. The future is great. Oh, I see Kenya going far. And I am glad that I'm the one to share this to you today. This is the Treasures of Life show. Let us go for a break. Just in case you're taking popcorns, take it. Just in case you're drinking water, drink it. For those who are taking juice, soda, whatever you're taking, go take it, a cup of tea, and see you after the break.